It would be very helpful if you first try to solve the problem yourself before watching this video.
Question 311. Find all values of x for which the function f has a point of inflection. Okay, the graph of f has a point of inflection whenever f double prime changes its sign from positive to negative or negative to positive, right? Let's say we have number line here. Okay. And we have two x values a and b. Suppose that f double prime is positive here, negative here, positive here. Then these two x values are the points where the graph of f has a point of inflections, right? Okay, here remember f double prime is positive when f prime is increasing, right? So here f prime, in this interval it increases. If f double prime is negative, f prime decreases, right? So it decreases, right? So we know that at x equal a, we have point of inflection on the graph of f, right? But what happens to the f prime? What happens to f prime is that f prime increase then decrease. It has relative maximum at this point, right? Okay, let's say f double prime is negative here and positive here. Then what happens to f prime? It decreases and increases, right? It decreases and increases. So f prime has relative minimum at this point, right? Okay, so here we have f prime, right? The x values where f prime has relative maximum or relative minimum, at that point, we'll have point of inflection of f, because f double prime changes from positive to negative at this point and negative to positive at this point, right? So here the graph decreasing, increasing, well, we have a relative minimum here, right, at this x value. Relative maximum, increasing, decreasing at this point, right? Relative minimum, right? Relative maximum here, right? So we'll have 4 points of inflections of f at x equal to 1, 2, 4, and 6. All right?